welcome back here to Interpack TV, live from Düsseldorf, where the global packaging industry comes together in these days to explore what's next. I'm Matthias Laux, and today, as you know, we always dive into the trends, technologies, innovations that are redefining how we package, process, and think about products. And talking about innovations, I'm very happy to introduce, I'm delighted to welcome Mr. Michael Johnson. He's the CEO of TNA Solutions. Michael, nice to meet you.
Thank you for having me, Matthias. It's a pleasure to be here.
Thank you for joining us at this busy Saturday, we can say so, I think. At Interpack this year, what are you most focused on from TNA's portfolio, and how does that reflect where you see the greatest demand in global processing and packaging industry?
Sure. Thanks for the question. So let me...
Well, it's a big topic.
It is a big, broad topic. Let me start by saying I'm truly blown away about what I've seen at Interpack so far.
Wow.
It has been spectacular, the amount of people and the amount of investment that has clearly been put in across every display stand, every supplier, and every manufacturer is just truly exceeding expectations. So you and your teams should really be very proud of what you've done. From TNA's perspective, it's just one of the key elements that we have always done is lead through innovation.
Okay.
And one of the elements, the theme we brought into the show this year is around simplifying that innovation across. Yeah. There's been a lot of time and effort that we've spent with our teams around the world, listening to a lot of customer feedback, and in order to bring some of that really cutting-edge technology, but through really simplified ways of using them to the show.
Of course.
So this year we've been very, very proud to introduce our new Robag Quantum, which is, again, one of the industry-leading innovations that TNA has been known for through this past 44 years in the packaging industry. Yeah. And it is really focused on creating an opportunity for our customers to increase their productivity, reliability, as well as then giving them a sustainable platform through various simplified controls that it offers as well. Okay. But that's not it, there's more. Obviously, I'm gonna spruik some of the amazing innovations that we've brought to the show. We go across confectionery, we go across also in terms of our processing lines. We brought a innovative de-oiler, vacuum de-oiler to Interpack as well, which we've co-developed with one of our customers, which is really focusing on sustainability. And then last but not least, the one piece I will say is we're really proud of our XR platform that we have, which we see as one of the major factors of the future as well. Our customers want simplification, but they also want efficiencies, and they want better ways to operate with less downtime. And our XR platform is one of the key innovations that we have at the show for everyone to come and see that we're really proud of.
Yeah, I think this is one of your key topics, right? The innovation simplified as its central message. So what does simplification actually look in practice on a modern snack or confectionery production line? Can you just explain it a little bit more?
Yeah, so a lot of our customers, especially over the last couple of days of the show, when they've come, they've always asked, how do you make things easier for our operators on the line?
Yes.
Yeah. Always there's resource issues in terms of training, in terms of availability, in terms of knowledge set. So a lot of our innovation has been focused around making the use of all of our products easy. So simplified control panels, but more importantly, the integrated solutions across the full product lines that we offer. Because at that point, our customers can really understand how are they getting the maximum efficiencies, where their downtime is, which operators are most proficient than others, and et cetera, et cetera.
Yeah, but these benefits must be clear to the customer. Communication is king, right? So you have to tell them this will get better and this and this.
Yep, and 100% right. It's easy to show them when you have data that's driven out of those key data points across each of the solutions that we have. You can formulate that and put it into predictive maintenance opportunities. So that in itself is pure efficiency and opportunity for our customers.
I think at least I read you're also emphasizing line-level thinking rather than standalone machines.
Absolutely.
Right? So why is this system approach becoming more important for food manufacturers today?
Having a supplier which offers a full line
Yes.
across from right in the ends,
Yeah.
from loading through
Yeah.
from a potato line, washing, peeling, everything through distribution, seasoning, and then into packing, and then of course into palletizing right at the back end. To have one partner
Yeah.
through all of
Yeah.
that with a simplified control system that is fully integrated to allow you access to all that information of what's working,
Yeah.
so that you can predict opportunities where there might be downtime in the line.
Mm-hmm.
For our customers, the feedback is that that's what they really want. Yep.
Okay. About the feedback, I have another question later on, but let's talk about, I want to talk about a little bit about the trends. So health and wellness trends, of course, continue to reshape the snack industry, right? So how is TNA helping manufacturers create a better for you product without compromising taste, texture, throughput?
So I'll give you one example.
Yeah.
So I mentioned one of the innovations we had on our stand,
Yeah.
which is around a vacuum de-oiler. A lot of our customers are coming back and saying, market is going towards healthier products.
Yeah.
And how do we help our partners in order to do that? So one way is, of course, through something where you are actually taking off surface as well as atmospheric oil and recirculating it back into the fryer so
Yeah.
that it can be reused.
Yeah.
It creates a healthier product for our customers as well. And we all start always with a customer in mind first. And that's
Okay.
the build at the back end.
Oh, okay.
And so
Okay.
whenever our customers say, how do you give us something that's healthier,
Yeah.
creates a more sustainable environment for our customers, your end customer to use,
Of course.
then
Yeah.
of course,
I see. I
that's
see.
where we start. Yep.
Okay. Wow.
That's one little example.
Yeah,
for you.
yeah, that's good. Good. But where do you think, where's the next wave of innovation coming from? So is it in equipment performance, digital integration, sustainability, or something else? I don't know.
Yeah, that is a very multifaceted question, but I'll simplify it for you. The way we at TNA look at it
Yeah.
is around, it's not radical innovation. TNA has been known for many years in industry as being at the forefront of innovation.
It is, it is.
What we see is that more towards data-driven information, so where you have the ability to create points that show the performance of each of the pieces of equipment along a full line, that allows you then to package that into something whereby you can have predictive failure rates, predictive maintenance. It's allowing our customers to be managing their resources,
Okay.
managing their production downtime. So however, we don't see it as radical innovation. We see it as this is where the market is really asking for us to make the most amount of change.
Okay.
In the background, if you call radical XR platforms, everyone is really looking and aiming for lights out at the end. So having a production facility with minimized human interaction, whereby you can control continuous production along a full line, that is probably the way that I see the future in terms of radical innovation.
Okay.
The ability to have seamless remote training, remote access,
Yeah.
remote changeovers.
Yeah. But what do you think? Could the PPWR also be, let's say, a source for innovation?
Potentially. I can only go on what our customers are saying to us. And this is the voice and the feedback as loud as what it's been over the last.
No, I was just
days.
thinking about all this regulation stuff, right? What should be on your mind, also as a customer, to think about what could be the next solution, so that it's all clear with the PPWR.
I don't think very many people are there yet. If I'm being brutally honest with you.
Yeah, no.
I'm in.
I think too.
Yeah.
You're right. But what are TNA future goals and aspirations in the food processing and packaging industry? Talking about the future, let's say 5 years ahead.
I'll probably re-emphasize what I said earlier, which is around creating a fully autonomous environment for our customers, whereby we are managing true throughput of information across an entire processing line right up until the end of line, whereby it is fully automated, where you have predictive abilities, where you have remote training, more so that you can actually even potentially then get humanoids in to prevent any kind of future resource-related losses that our customers are currently having a lot of troubles with.
Okay.
But we're more than that. If I can take the opportunity.
Yes, of course,
yeah.
of course. Well, let's talk about your solutions.
So one of the big elements about TNA is around our sustainable prospects and the way we look at what we can offer back as well. So TNA is really proud to be a very close partner to the Nadia and Alf Taylor Foundation, which has been founded through our current co-founders, and it's one of the key elements where we are very proud. It aligns so much with our values. We love to give back. We love to make people prosper, and we love to make people successful. The foundation is one way that we can have a major social impact through everything we do every day, not just on a B2B basis, but also where we come across opportunities where the foundation, who spends a lot of time in actually giving back in terms of education, in terms of housing, and other terrible social impacts that a lot of underprivileged people have to face.
But Michael, let's say that's the perfect full circle moment, because we're back at the topic benefits for all. You remember?
Very true, Matthias.
Yes,
very true. Yeah,
see,
very true.
It's great that you mentioned the foundation, because I think it's really important, and it's great, just great.
It is something that everyone wants to have a part of. To know that you can be a part of something that you do every day that changes people's lives is just something that it makes me proud that I'm a part of it.
Of course.
And I take every opportunity, so thank you for bearing with me, but also with our customers as well. A lot of them see the benefits and how they can make a difference every day.
I say thank you very much, Mike Johnson, the CEO of TNO Solutions, for joining us today. It was great. It was a real pleasure.
Thank you. Likewise, Matthias. Appreciate the time.
Thank you, Michael. That brings us to the end of today's program. A big thank to our guests for their insights, and to you for watching and being part of our Interpack TV. If you'd like to learn more or to continue discussion, you can find us additional information on our LinkedIn channel or on packagingjournal.com. From all of us here in the studio, have a great evening and see you tomorrow. We'll be back at 11 o'clock sharp. Thank you very much. Bye-bye.